we are now gonna check our water tank. We are supposed to have 2 water tanks. Well, one is over there. We already saw that one, but that one is empty. And there should be one over here. And we're not sure if there's still water in it. And yeah. How it's all fitted in there. We wanna have the 2 water tanks.
Yep.
But one is not connected right now, so we need to find out how all the pipes and things are underneath, and how we can connect the 2 of them, because then we would have, I think that one has how many liters?
A rough estimate is about 100 liters.
Yes, and this one also.
Also, yeah. I think it's more, but just to be on the safe, I didn't do the complete math because it's a very weird shape. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a square. So, well, at least 200 liters. That would be nice.
Yeah. And also that one is supposed to go to our little bathroom over there.
Yeah.
And you could connect a shower.
Yeah. There is I think there's a actual shower pan in the interior.
Yeah.
With an exit. So if we wanted to, we could connect an exit pump to get rid of the shower water, because you don't want that in your bilge. It's gonna stink like hell, especially with me. And
shut up.
but yeah, just more water would be better, because we're gonna go far away, and if we can stay at anchor for a longer period of time, that's always good.
So we're gonna deconstruct this boat right now.
Yeah.
To see what's underneath all these wooden boards.
Yeah.
And see if we can figure it out. First thing we need to do is figure out if there's still water in the tank.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna mess with all the piping, it would be nice if it's empty, but yeah, it sounds empty, but you never know.
Never know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So we're gonna. Oh.
There's fish.
Oh no! Put it up! Put it up! Out!
Oopsie.
So there's water in it?
There is water.
Jesus Christ, man. As you saw in the previous video, there was still water in the tank. And it came out not the way we expected. We still had these pipings left from the old geyser we removed. Yeah, so we did not expect the water to come out that way. But with a few towels, we cleaned it up a little bit. Now we're draining the tank. Let's see how long this will take.
2 very boring minutes later.
Nothing was labeled in here, and there were so many pipes going to something. We have some pipes that go underneath here, but it's not coming out anywhere. So now we're trying to figure out, what this pipe is for, what this one is for. If maybe we can pull a few things out of there, make it a little bit easier and neater. I don't know. We figured out what to do. We're gonna remove everything. Well, almost everything. I think the hose for the bathroom is still okay, because it's probably never really been used. So I'm gonna check that out in a bit, but there are too many loose ends and it's all a bit dirty and not, we don't really trust all the connections. So we're just gonna remove everything. We already bought a new water pump, so that's good, but I'm just gonna remove it all first, clean it up a little bit, and put some new hoses and connectors in here. This is the result for now. I disconnected, most of the things. I disconnected this. I got rid of these pipes because they were really nasty pipes. I left this so we can connect the new pipes to this. I got rid of all the connectors that were on this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. It's outside. I left that one because otherwise we'll have a loose pipe, and yeah, I'll know for sure that we're gonna lose it or don't know how it's connected. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. We're gonna order some new pipes and connectors, and then we're gonna figure out how to install it in the new way with the new pump in here. I cleaned it a little bit, so it's a little bit more white now. So we have a clean area to get to the next time. Before we went to the harbor today, we first went to Vrijheid. It's an awesome store. They sell everything you need. We bought some new piping and connectors and a bag full of things we need. Also parts for the wind vane. Screws and bolts. So now we're gonna try to fit that one in that teeny tiny hole. Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea is we have 2 water tanks, but only one has ever been connected, but the second one has never been connected. So what we want to do is connect this to tank 1, connect this to tank 2, and this goes to our faucet. The idea is to fill tank number 1, then use that to fill tank number 2, shut that off, and then fill tank number 1 again, and then close that off again, drink from tank number 2, and when that goes empty you can refill it with tank number 1. Are you still following me? No, me neither.
Oh, let's first figure out how to get that ginormous thing into
throw it?
Yeah, just throw it.
Just
yes. Ah, it fits. Nice. Done.
I'm applying Teflon tape on all the threads, making sure to go in the opposite direction of the threads. So when you tighten it, it smooshes into the threads, and hopefully it gives us a watertight seal. You also have a liquid form of it, but that's 26 euros a tube, and this is about 50 cents. So call me crazy, but
because the area is just too small. It was the area I worked on before, removing all the old plumbing and old pipes. We almost took everything out because the pipes were just dirty and old, and yeah, we just want fresh pipes. So we have some fresh water. We laid a new line here. This one, yeah, little bits crusty things in it, so we just removed it, and there is a new one now, and it's coming out here. I already cut it a little bit because we're gonna install a new water pump, and it's probably gonna come right here. And then we also have to put in the aqua filter, and we thought we were gonna put it here, so from the pump to the filter, from the filter to the pressure tank. But you need to leave an area of 30 centimeters clear underneath the aqua filter, because you need to be able to screw this one loose so you can replace it. I'm not sure if this is placed enough, but we'll figure it out. I'm now waiting on the new pipes and the new connectors. Rutger's getting it at the store, so I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, and then we'll be ready to put in the new pump and the new filter. So that should be nice. The room underneath there is so small that we're just trying to fit all these things together in here, and then try to fit it in this tiny area here. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Eventually.
Look at his hair. We'll get there. Okay, I think we did it.
I
Can we
think
do
so. I think so. I think so.
It looks much better than it did before.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna test it out. We're gonna take a jerry can full of water. We're gonna pour it in, and then we're gonna see if it leaks and it works. Yeah. This looks so much better than it did before.
Much cleaner.
Yeah, much cleaner. It looks like it's done for now. We still are thinking about maybe getting a boiler, but for now the cold water should be fine. So next time we're gonna test it out. We tested our water system. We took a big jerry can and poured it in outside. You could hear this tank filling up. Well, filling up, it was only 20 liters, but you could hear the water coming in. We first had all these one closed so we could check if this new hose worked. It stayed dry, so then we opened this one to check if all these connectors were properly connected. We felt here it felt dry. Well, there was one drop coming from here, but it probably was the tape setting, because ever since it's been dry. Then we opened this one, because this one goes to our second and new water tank. In this little cabinet underneath here, you cannot see it, but you could see the hose and you could see the air going out and water coming in. And we could hear the water going into the second tank. That was good because there was still no water coming out anywhere. After the bubbling stopped in the hose, we opened this one up. The water from there goes all the way underneath here into this little cabinet. It's connected here to our new water pump. It seemed all dry. Also underneath these boards, well, the boards we could remove, it was dry, so that's a good sign. The new hoses and the new connectors are working. At first we couldn't test it because we didn't do our new electric system yet. But we took this little guy with us. It's a sealed lead acid battery. And you can just hook up your, well, these things from the new system. You can just hook it up on here and then you can test it. At first we tested it and there was water coming out from this way and somewhere in here. Yeah, that was a bit of a shock, but it turned out that the hoses and the connectors were different sizes, so that's probably why it leaked. Or, well, it didn't leak because there was a lot of pressure, so it sprayed out. We stopped it. Don't laugh. We stopped it and then we connected a new, I don't know if you can see it, but a new piece of hose, because we still had a little connector that could connect a bigger hose to a smaller hose. So we put it in between and then we did the connections here. We put that back again and now the connections matched with the size of the hose. And then we tested it again and then everything was dry. So we think it works now. Yeah, so now we're gonna do all the electrics and then if it's all connected we're gonna test it again and again, and we're gonna run some water through here to wash all the dirt and things out. But for now, first signs are really good because there was water coming out here and there was coming water out in the bathroom in the little sink there, and only there and not on the floor and not from the tanks and not in here anymore. So yeah, all seems good. We will make a video of us testing the water system next time. We made a video while we did it and you even saw the water come gushing out everywhere. But yeah, something went wrong with the our videos on the GoPro because we lost a lot of things. Yeah, and now we're very busy with the solar panel, so but we'll make another video next time so you can see it actually works. Last time we installed a new water system and a new bilge pump, And now we're gonna try and build in the new, yeah, what is it?
A shower drain pump.
Oh yeah, a shower drain pump. It's a little box we're putting next to the bilge pump, and it will drain the water from the shower and the water from the anchor locker. We're probably gonna attach the drain hose to our drain system from our sink. We thought about making a separate draining point. That would mean that we need to drill another hole in the boat. And the drainage system from our sink works fine, and we can put the hose in the same little cabinet with just a little connector. And yeah, on paper that seems like the best and the easy solution, with like the same outcome as making another hole in your boat, and we don't really want to make another hole in our boat. So we're gonna see if this works.
So we assembled the little box. We added a little support so it stands up straight. Now we're running the hose up through here, and then it should come out the other side, and it should go up with a little bend. How we're gonna do it, I'm not sure yet. I think we're gonna have to drill a hole right there. We just had a little bit of a discussion. We decided not to route it through the cupboard, but instead route it straight through the engine room, and with a little curve, so it's above the water line, and then into the hose of the drain in the engine room. Let me show you. So this is the little pump, and this is the exit. So the hose goes like that on the side of the engine all the way to the back, and then there's Kim, and it goes up there.
Up, 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 up here, and then we're gonna put it here, something like this. So I put the connector in, I attached the hoses, I put this little thing here. Now we only have to see if it works.
It's either raining or just really, really hot. Kim is inside. She is now modifying the drain hose from the shower sump, which will lead into this box again.
Apparently this hole is too small for the hose to go through. So now I'm gonna try make the hole a little bit bigger. While I am letting my drill bit and the inside of the boat cool down for a moment, I am removing a large piece of an old hose that is coming from the anchor box.
I had enough. I just drilled a bigger hole. Screw it. We'll put some paint on it later. Fine for now. At least the hose fits now. And we can move on because this is taking way too long.
And now we're gonna attach all these hoses here, and then that's another job finished, right?
Then theoretically.
Yes, then we only need to test it all.
We all need to test it, but then we need to be in the water. So
Yep.
yeah.
So let's attach all these hoses. Hose.
All them hoses.
All them hoses!
Look at these hoses.
Look at them hoses!
We switched the hoses, and now it will have to correct the routing of the hoses. So water in, water out. We just connected the water out back to the shower.
Yes.
So that would mean we would pump salt water from the anchor locker straight into the shower. So that would be a bit weird. But now
this is from the anchor locker.
Yeah.
This will be from the shower. It will come in here, and then it will go out through there.
Yeah, through the drain from the kitchen.
Yes.
In our next video, we found some lost footage.